You know what's weird about food?
Some of it's delicious and some of it's gross.
Some of it's gross if you think about it. Hear me out. Can I park here for a minute? Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Share the Backline, the podcast where two washed up local musicians wax poetic about gripes, triumphs, and the mundane. I'm your host, O'Brien.
And Beardley.
So we're just... Beardley was trying to do the intro, and he forgot it, and I laughed at him, and then stumbled on it right where he did.
Yeah. Dude, this is episode number 8. So that means I've edited 7 episodes and heard you say that intro
a billion times.
At least. And I still don't know it.
Not even being hyperbolic. At least 1 billion times.
Okay, maybe not a billion times, but at least 100 times. You know, because I do all the editing and quarterback episode 7 like a boss.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We didn't do any of my topics. You were like, no, those are just stupid. We're not going to talk about anything you want to talk about.
Well, we're going to get back to regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, dude. You cut out the dude just so you wouldn't say, yeah, dude, one more time.
Yeah.
I know how your brain works. My God, my chest hair's popping out of the top of this shirt.
If you guys can see how short O'Brien's shorts are,
I'm in my underwear right now.
I think
in my house, baby.
He put underwear over his underwear.
Dude, I do that sometimes. I have like a baggy pair of underwear, and I'll just whatever. Just use his shorts. Well, I had to work out this morning. I got a leg pump. I don't want to put pants on. Bust through them, bad boys. I don't have that kind of money, dude, to be buying jeans after getting leg pumps. I'm just kidding.
This guy's too buff, dude.
My legs aren't that big. And then I have that my spina bifida leg. It's just.
I am off. See, I'm supposed to be like. We're that way. So we had the camera set up, and one of the dogs came in here. They still don't know me. Been here, like
they do. They're better. They have to see you. Otherwise, they just hear.
Can you move that camera over? Look, he's gonna do something, guys. He's gonna.
What a dick! You can put that in the technical difficulties.
Okay. Is it that way? Yeah, I guess. Sure, that's good.
No, yeah, because the other way is just the blank wall.
Oh yeah. Good job.
It's a blank wall. A little behind the scenes. Left the curtain. Thank you. Now I'm a visual engineer.
Sheesh, dude.
Cinematographer. Amateur barber.
Oh my God.
Podcaster. I'm a real Renaissance man.
Barista.
Bad haircuts. I'm a barista. You want a sandwich later? You can be a sandwich artist.
That sounds
An ASMR artist.
Dude, well, I mean, speaking of food, you know what I had today?
Hit me.
A BB
From?
Starbucks.
Oh, that one you were looking at, right?
So, occasionally O'Brien and I will stop for BBs, which are breakfast burritos.
Mm-hmm. It's the perfect food.
Yeah. Even though his doesn't have meat.
Except that one time it did have meat.
He almost crashed.
Yeah, I ate sausage.
No, you took a bite of sausage and you spit it out. But dude, so
Worst day of my life.
O'Brien blew my mind the first time we ordered BBs. He's like, "Oh, let me get an egg breakfast burrito." I'm like, "Just egg?"
I thought the expression was blew my brains out. I'm just gonna keep saying it until you're desensitized. Well, you get so mad at me for saying that. That lady just blew my brains out. It's like, dude, don't say that.
What
blew my mind.
What was it?
The waitress.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. But yeah, he ordered an egg.
Sorry, server. The server. So waitress isn't PC, buddy.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't keep up.
Like, you
with
don't say actress anymore. It's actor. That's basically anything with like stewardess. It's flight attendant.
Oh my god.
Police-ess. That's from an old Michael Douglas movie.
So he ordered an egg.
Falling Down. Go check it out.
An egg breakfast burrito, and I thought it was just egg and tortilla, but it was like egg and hash. It's a breakfast burrito without meat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So now I know what he orders.
Delicious and nutritious.
And then one day we're like right before we hit the road, he orders one, or I'm ordering one for him. He's like, tell him put ketchup inside. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, just tell him put the ketchup inside.
A lot of people give me shit for this. All right, but you do the same thing, right?
I'm not giving you shit for it. It's just it blew my brains out.
There you go.
Like, because it's genius, dude. Like when you're driving and you try to put ketchup on your breakfast burrito, like
It's impossible.
It's hard. But if the ketchup's already inside,
because also like I feel like a wuss because they're like, I'll get a burrito, and a burrito is like the perfect food delivery system for. You can put it in your cup holder, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you have to, you just sit it down in a cup holder. But they'll be like, "Oh, what kind of hot sauce do you want? Mild, medium, or hot?" And you're like, "No hot sauce." And then you're like, "This dude doesn't like hot sauce in this burrito," but it's because it's not possible while you drive. Well, it's not safe to open a packet and apply hot sauce to each bite of your burrito.
and then most of the time the salsa comes in like a cup too.
Oh, yeah, that's even worse. Yeah.
So it's like you pour
if it's
too
not
much.
Del Taco or Taco Bell, you don't get packets. You get the little cups. Shout out Alberto's. Shout out Adalberto's. Shout out Armando's. Diegelberto's.
Alfredo's.
If anybody knows the reason,
Alberto's.
Albert's.
Jeez.
Those are all the ones I've seen.
Yeah.
If anybody has an answer to why they just changed their name, I think it's like to skirt some kind of franchise money or something.
Yeah, probably.
But an Alberto's is an Alberto's is an Alberto's.
Yeah, and they're all the same color. They're all the same style.
The little old folksy racist cartoon.
Oh, I got to show you this, dude. My wife just texted me.
My wife.
So I map like driving up here. It's 9 miles from my house, but it takes me half an hour to get here.
Yeah.
Because it's like just going up the mountain. My wife just texted me a house up here.
Ooh.
We're not looking to move. We can't afford it, but
That's so weird because I was thinking about that today. I was like, I thought you said that you should be interested in living up here or something, or buying a house to rent it out, right? Or Airbnb.
yeah,
it.
like an Airbnb. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, pretty soon, once this podcast takes off,
Subscribe to our Patreon.
that we don't have.
That still doesn't exist.
Just follow us on Instagram and subscribe to us on YouTube, please.
Also, get the condiments put inside the burrito.
Yeah,
They'll do it for you.
game changer. We blew that lady's mind.
Blew her brains out. The
No, we didn't.
She looked at me like she gave me a smile, like she thought I was cute, like not like I'm a handsome guy, but like I order food like an 8-year-old. She's like, "You want ketchup inside your burrito?" and then she's like, well, she brought the food over to me, and she's like, "I put extra ketchup in there for you." Just like, oh my god, I'm never doing this again.
No, dude, that's how I've always wanted to become a regular somewhere, but at the same time, I don't. Like,
So I'm like, oh fuck, they know I'm here like 6 times a week.
yeah, like this guy's. It's like clockwork. This guy walks in at 8 o'clock and gets his.
You have like disguises in the car. I guess you like, damn, I had it for breakfast, but I really want it for dinner. Whatever. Just put this mustache on.
We're gonna be the BB guys with ketchup inside.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna know. That's the trick to becoming a regular anywhere is just have a really bizarre request and do it every time. Like, oh, it's these guys.
But yeah, dude, breakfast burrito at Starbucks. 9 out of 10 marons.
Oh, damn. 9 out of 10 marons?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I got to try it.
I speak from experience, too.
This guy's a food genius. I forget why I called you a food genius. You said something about... Oh, I can't remember what it was. It wasn't as genius as having them put ketchup in a breakfast
Yeah, that was
burrito.
pretty genius.
There was something about cookies or something. I was like, oh, man, that's genius.
How Monster cookies are better than
God
chocolate
damn
chip.
it. Your fucking red vines. I mean, your Twizzlers.
Yeah, dude, Twizzlers.
They're wax lips, dude. It's biting into sweet wax lips.
Still delicious.
Garbage. Our
can-
poll. The fucking Twizzlers took a shellacking on my polls on Instagram.
You guys don't know taste.
Dude. Woo. Poor Twizzlers. Shout out to Red Vines.
Dude, it's funny because when me and my wife were like, had just started dating.
God damn it.
What?
I ditched the for me thing. Now my brain is just doing Borat.
My wife. We would hang out, and we'd walk to CVS, and I'd always buy like the biggest pack they have of Twizzlers. What?
Twizzlers?
That's what I thought you said. Strawberry Twizzlers pull-offs. Dude. Those are the shit.
A couple people have mentioned the what is it? Peel and Peak or whatever. I think that's what you're talking about. The pull-offs.
Yeah. Like just pulling strings of Twizzlers off.
It's like Twizzler string cheese.
Yep. Basically, yeah.
Do you ever just bite into them?
When I get lazy, yeah, I used to.
Do you just bite into string cheese, or do you?
Yes, all the time.
You just bite into it.
Yeah.
That's just mozzarella, dude.
I don't have time. I don't have time to. I'm not 4 years old. Like
That's true. I mean, all mozzarella does that. If you make or buy fresh mozzarella, like in the ball, it's all stringy like that.
dude, Trader Joe's has mozzarella sticks and or not sticks. I'm hungry again.
Mozzarella.
I had a BB like 4 hours ago too. Mozzarella balls inside like the olive oil with a bunch of seasoning. Oh my god, this is the greatest.
Bomb. Just put them in with some sun-dried tomatoes on some.
Oh, dude, I'm popping those like candy. Speaking of Trader Joe's, you've never heard of a dunker before?
No,
I'm pretty sure that blew your brains out.
that blew my brains out.
Dude, dunkers are the best, and they have those are chocolate chip cookies that I can eat all day.
Why?
I don't know. They have like a hint of coconut in them too, and there's not too many chocolate chips. Like they're tiny chocolate chips. It's a ratio.
Of coconut, like a chocolate chip macaroon, or is that not that much coconut?
Not that much coconut. Like a tiny hint. And then they're perfect. Like they're named correctly. They're just long chocolate chip cookies that you could dunk in milk,
Like a biscotti,
but better.
biscotto.
Two different things.
I learned that those are two different things. I don't think I've ever had a biscotto.
Well, because it's made with lard.
Makes sense. And your wife also said that the biscottis are almond flour,
Yeah.
like a macaron, not a macaroon. Not a big fan of coconut, but I will crush a case of macaroons, dude.
Why not coconut, dude? Tell me about it.
It is one of those things. Like, I think I say I don't like it, like mint and chocolate. Like, that's not like my go-to. But if somebody hands me some mint chocolate, like ice cream, like mint chocolate chip, I can crush it. Then
Same. Go to Olive Garden. And I hate
the Olive Garden.
I hate dark chocolate, and I don't like mint.
Oh, they give you those little
The
things,
Andes,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
And I'll crush those all day.
Yeah, Yeah, dude. Because to me, for me, it's like
said he wanted
I've relapsed.
Wait, no. That's only if I say it. If you say it, it's cool. Those are
sweet.
damn the rules.
Yes. Fucking just I found my loophole to my addiction. The program we call that a reservation, but
Take this away from you. Episode 6, you just like playing with this the entire time.
Oh, really? Damn it!
It's okay.
I saw you look at it too. Like, why are you looking at my toy, my wheel? But it makes
Speaking
me
of toys, real quick, Tilly came in here and she let me play with her little squeaky ball.
Oh, she's been fucking. We have to hide those. She's like, she'll start barking if you don't throw it or whatever. And it's just like this fucking slobbery, massive ball. And you grab, you're like, oh, I'll play with you, and you grab it, and it's just your hands just covered in slime.
Yeah,
Pretty nasty. Dogs are gross, but adorable. But
and your dogs are starting to like me a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting used to you. But yeah, chocolate mint just reminds me of chewing mint gum and eating chocolate at the same time. So I think it's just the thought of it kind of grosses me out. But yeah, it's pretty delicious once you actually have some. You know what's weird about food?
Some of it's delicious and some of it's gross.
Some of it's gross if you think about it. Hear me out. Can I park here for a minute? Let's talk about the burger wars. People from Texas talk about whataburger being better than In-N-Out, and that is fucking hilarious. First of all, and I don't even eat meat. I'm just like, get the fuck out of here with Whataburger.
You're stupid.
Whatever, Whataburger. But
I think you're dumb too if you think Five Guys is better than In-N-Out.
Boom. I've never had Five Guys, but I know it's not better than In-N-Out. But if you grew up in a different part of the country, not the best coast, and you have In-N-Out for the first time, is it as good as we think it is? Comment down below if you're not from California or Vegas
Or Arizona.
Is it only good to us because it just reminds us of our childhood? Is it the nostalgia?
No, dude.
It's delicious, right?
It's the best. In-N-Out is the best.
So even you get a grilled cheese, and they put everything in it, all the fixins, all the accoutrement, and dude, like in my brain, I'm a kid. It's like that scene in Ratatouille when he eats the ratatouille and he's just like transported into his childhood. You've never seen Ratatouille?
I've never seen Ratatouille.
You're making my eye twitch, dude.
Yeah. I do that often to you. Like you'll bring up like a reference of something. I'm like, never seen it, never heard of it. Oh, that's a baseball.
Yeah. Because of the can of dip.
Yeah.
I posted a video once like, why do we? Because a Mexican will typically flip tortillas. You just turn on the burner, throw the tortillas on
plancha?
On that bad boy. Not even just straight on the burner.
Plancha's what is the plancha? It's the flat one, right?
The comal, yeah, it's like a pan basically with no edges.
O'Brien's teaching me Spanish.
Little by little, mostly like things.
It's
mostly road rage. It's like yelling at people in Spanish. It's a lot funnier.
Yeah.
And if you're a pro, you'll put 2 tortillas down on the burner.
Flip one.
Yeah, and you do them at the same time. But when it's hot because you're basically putting your hand in fire, and then you should always go between each flip. You do that, And I took a video. It was when the slow mo first came out, and dude, my hand looked awesome. It was like because it looked kind of gross because your fingers get all like wobbly and they look like string cheese, warm string cheese or warm red vine challenge. Check it out. And nobody. I was like, why do people do this when they're when they put their hand on fire? And And everyone was like, what are you talking about? Do you do that? Is it just something that we only did at my house? Because if you think about it, it's one of those things you do and you have no idea why.
Yeah, I guess.
It doesn't do anything. It is like
you're cooling it off, dude.
When you eat something spicy and you go,
you're breathing in
that
cold
doesn't
air.
do anything.
You're breathing in cold air.
But there isn't fire there. It's a chemical reaction on your taste buds.
Dude, I remember one time I tripped my dad out so hard. Like, I was a kid, young kid. You know, they do stupid kid stuff. I was going like this to my ice cream. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, my ice cream's too cold. I'm warming it up.
It's fucking genius.
It's just going.
But he's like,
what?
Kids are so pure in their brains that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just something so simple, but
Like, if it's too hot, you blow on it. If it's.
you warm it up. Have you ever put you got like a fresh pint of ice cream and you put it in the microwave for a couple seconds and the edges get all. Yeah, I've never done that either. That's weird.
Yeah.
No reward.
Never eaten a pint of ice cream before.
Get the fuck out of here.
In one sitting? No. I don't think I have.
You've never gotten like a Ben and Jerry's thing and just fucking housed it?
No. Usually it's like,
Me neither.
dude, I didn't start eating Ben and Jerry's till recently. And I only eat one kind. And that's the Americone Dream. With the chocolate covered waffle cones inside. It's the best. But I'll take like a couple scoops out and put it back in the freezer. And then it disappears because
Ben and Jerry's taught me that I really, really like savory with my sweets. Like if you get like a fresh chocolate chip cookie and you put like a little bit of sea salt on top, bomb. But also like the ice creams that they have like pretzels in there or like those little chip chunks or whatever, like chocolate covered chip chunks.
dude, like a Take 5 too.
Yeah, there you go.
Take 5 with peanut butter and chocolate and a pretzel in there. It's the best. It's
Bomb.
the best candy ever made.
Yeah.
Fight me.
We agree on something. Something food related. Yeah.
That was an extra long one.
Yeah, like
Dude, that's 2 knuckles this podcast.
Costco Pete, you know, I was like talking about how low maintenance I am. I was like, I get excited for a Costco cheese pizza. Come on, dude. Not a fancy guy, but you gotta wait for like an hour anymore, like for a Costco pizza. You go order it and then you're there for an hour. We should post that video. But anyway,
Explain. It'll be up on Instagram on Friday. So after this
this
podcast,
fucking guy. So we go to Costco, right? And
at Share the Backline.
we mentioned pizza. I was like, oh, ask him. You were on the phone with your wife. Like, oh, ask him if they want a Costco pizza. She kind of said it as a joke, but then his daughter heard it. She's like, pizza. It's like, oh, we got to get pizza now. So we go to Costco. And there's always like a huge line for the pizza, and we're waiting for it. And then I look over and Beardley's standing. There's like that Dutch door thing or whatever, where the workers come in and out, and it has a little window on it. And he's standing there looking right in the window with like a sad face. And then he puts on his phone like number, I think our order was 311. So he put 311 ? And he was holding it up, and then he sent it to me. I was like, I'll do some edits. And then I put prayer hands, and then my wife is very mad at me or something like that. So he's standing there in the window holding my wife is mad prayer hands. So he's holding it up at the window, and then I see the dude. He's like fucking rocking and rolling. He's like buzzing, and he like leans over to put some pizza down, and he does a double take at Andrew Beardley, and then he walks over and he looks at it and goes, like, I got you right now. We just started fucking dying because I was nowhere near you, but I was laughing, and people were like, what the hell is this guy laughing at? But it's like a video, and as soon as, like, I don't know how you knew I was recording, but as soon as I started recording, like, he just turned around all sad. Yeah, it was perfect. But yeah, that's another one. I don't know if it's in my brain, the nostalgia of a Costco pizza. Because if you just thinking about it, like a Costco pizza, it's not very good. It's pretty shitty pizza.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably it was really good. I remember like Costco pizza, like the crust was like very like thick, and like how it tapers down, like it was pretty thick all the way down to like the bottom, but now it's whatever. It's pizza party pizza.
Yeah,
you get a bunch of it for
6 of them for $60. So only $10. But I think it's one of those things where it reminds you of going to Costco it reminds me of it. It's like going to Costco with my parents and stuff, and then getting some pizza as a treat. It is different though. If you get a slice, that pizza's different.
Really?
Than when you get the whole pizza. Yeah, it's just like fucking. The slices are better for some reason.
I just got a hot dog.
Not like in my head, it's better. It's like actually, like, if you look at it, they're kind of different.
When we lived in Rolling Heights, there was a Costco, and they built a Tommy's across the street.
Oh shit!
So we'd
get a side of chili.
We'd go to Costco, get a side of chili, have chili dogs, dude.
Damn, save
Food
like
hack.
$30. Food genius. See, there's one of those things. You would say that, I'm like, dude, food genius. Put a French fry inside of a combo. Food genius. Just kidding. That wasn't that good.
Follow O'Brien for more food.
For more delicious
Taco
recipes.
Dude, what was I going to say? Yeah. I always got like just a hot dog or a chicken bake. I think because I had Costco pizza so much.
I just got sick of it.
I think so. But then me and you, like, we were starving and we killed an entire Costco pizza by ourselves in the parking lot.
Dude, we had a long day that day.
Yeah.
And we ended where there was a Costco right by the freeway we were getting on. We had like a 2-hour drive ahead of us. Dude, just get some pizza.
Yeah. And we murdered that thing, dude.
What else is there that's like you don't know if it's good or not? Like in your brain, it's good.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza? I don't remember. Like, I remember it just being good, but I was a kid. But I always remember hearing my mom and dad like, "Oh, that's cardboard pizza." Oh.
Yeah, because their taste buds had already advanced.
Pizza's pizza, man. I'll eat any pizza.
That's true. Pizza is pizza. Pizza.
I love pizza. My daughter loves pizza. That's why I got a pizza tattoo.
It's so pop punk, dude. Fucking Midwest pop punk.
She'll come up to me and she'll like just grab my arm and be like, "Pizza." I'm like, "Yeah, that's Iris's pizza."
Fucking food genius.
It's one of the cats meowing.
Yeah.
It wants to come in and paw, dude.
I think it wants to go back into the room. You let them out and they want to go right back in.
Do we need a pause?
You close it? Nah, they're fine. Unless it's loud.
Nah, it's just once. It's not as loud as Jimmy the Cricket. Speaking of which, I gotta get crickets for Bloodhound, dude.
Oh yeah.
I got a spider now.
Dude, that was so cool because I have the same kind of jumping spider, but it cost me $60 at the reptile store. And we're pulling down this unit, so I'm on the ladder. I see something red kind of peek out and then duck. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "It's just my imagination." And then I get higher on the ladder, and I'm on top of the unit. And I see it, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And you're walking over. I was like, "Dude, get my cup!" Like behind red back. It was a nice size.
I'm like a
red
Black
back
Widow
jumping spider. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kept it, and his name was Bloodhound. And at first, like, everybody's like, "Oh, why are you keeping a spider in my house?" And he was just in a little enclosure, like tiny one. And then I ended up buying the bigger one. Mm-hmm. Dude, last night my father-in-law's walking around with it in the house. He's like, it's too cold in there for him.
They're cool, dude. They're like tiny. They call them the cats of the spider web. Like, they like look around and shit.
So I got to go get some crickets for him to eat so he can
Plump up. What else we got? I got so much research on this laptop. I had my laptop. I had the laptop out. On the last episode, I didn't even bring it up. Just checking the tabs.
Because I had to carry that whole podcast. Dude.
You did. You had 3 topics.
Yeah.
I got like 50 over here. Haven't even done one. No, that food's on there, I think. You being a food genius. Food being good only because it's nostalgic. And you gotta watch Ratatouille.
Okay.
But dude, the other thing you brought up that fucking blew my mind. Speaking of Costco, I had to go to Costco to get toilet paper. I was fucking sick of running out of toilet paper and having to go go to the grocery store by like 4 rolls at a time. So I went and I got the brick of the fucking pallet of toilet paper. You blew my brains out. You're like, don't the Target has a special on the Forever roll. It's like, what the hell is that? And it was like when you told me about posters at 7-Eleven, it was like, this exists? And I just kept looking it up. And for $80 on Amazon, you can get 3 rolls, and they're Forever rolls, and it's basically a good quality of those.
It's Charmin.
Yeah, it's Charmin, but it's the ones you see in those big dispensers at public restrooms. Fucking huge. They look so stupid. They're just on this like wire hook that you just put it on, and it's got to get pretty close to the floor because it's fucking so huge. Giggity. And
I was like,
it's like fucking having a wheel, dude. It's like a cheese wheel in your restroom. But $80, dude, for 3 rolls of toilet paper. And how can they call it a Forever roll if you need 3 of them?
They say it's like a month worth of toilet paper or something.
Just 1 roll?
Yeah. I think. So you buy what? How many packs?
Let's see. Add to cart. How many packs of toilet paper?
You buy four of those 3 packs, you're set for a year.
Bam.
Quick math.
But I have 3
That wasn't that quick.
Not a big deal. I'm going to have 3 restrooms.
Oh, shit. What's 12? So you buy 12 of those packs?
Yeah, so 12, 80, quick math. I don't know. It's like wow.
It's a math podcast.
You're actually doing like the long form?
Yeah.
It's $160.
No, it's not. I don't know. Calculator time. Oh, speaking of so I'm one for 2 on my signs. Mm-hmm. Like the Costco sign, I made one when we went to the rain game.
Oh yeah,
and somebody fell, and I made a fist bump if you're okay, and they didn't fist bump.
Yeah, they went right to the dressing room.
Just bringing that up. But
he was not okay. He fucking slammed in the boards.
You guys probably got it already, but 80 times 12 is $960.
Yeah, I'm not spending $960 in one shot for a year's worth of. Actually,
I mean, you don't have to worry about it. Again.
It's like people who are successful with money are just like see real dollars and cents. Like, if you have the money, put it up, and you end up saving money. Whatever.
Well, not really, because then you got to rent a storage unit just to store toilet paper. Those rolls are massive.
You're trying to open the door, it's just fucking cases of toilet paper. Dude, speaking of which, I don't know if any. What did you do in 2020 for the toilet paper situation?
We stockpiled. No, we didn't stockpile. Like, we had enough. You know, we weren't like overly
like hoarding.
Yeah, we weren't hoarders.
Where did you get it from?
I don't know. I didn't buy it. My mother-in-law and father-in-law. I was more worried about formula and stuff, and and keeping my wife sane.
You know, life. Oh, she's freaking out.
No, she was just home. She's like just home all the time. She was used to going to work. She stayed home when we had our daughter for a little bit, and then she went back to work like full time. And then just being home, we forgot to turn off the fan. You probably hear it.
Oh shit!
Did you hear that little click?
Yeah, that pop.
Oh shit!
It's fine. It'll buff out.
It's only 35 minutes into the podcast.
Is this a Christmas episode?
Oh yeah! Happy holidays! Merry Christmas! This will be out the weekend of Christmas.
Friday before Christmas. Well, just fucking edit in like a bunch of decorations and shit
No,
around the
dude.
the borders. Damn it! Should like not being that guy, and you could just throw out ideas like, "Oh, just do this." You're like, asshole! You're not the one that said it. This podcast in 5 days. I also work full time.
Yeah,
Just do this. It should be easy.
yeah, and I got to work on Monday too. I took Monday.
Just edit a Santa hat on my head and paint my beard white. Shouldn't be hard.
So yeah, I was just she was just home the entire time, working from home and stuff, and just trying to keep her sane. And it was a crazy time too. But
Trying to buy toilet paper online.
is that what you did?
I don't know what I did. Oh, I know what I did. We would take them from work. Well, because I was in charge of ordering the paper goods. So I just ordered a couple extra. My manager was like, dude, just order a couple extra cases, and they had them. So we just like, if anybody needed toilet paper, like, dude, just take them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why do we always come back to that, dude?
To toilet paper?
To the event.
I don't know.
You trying to bring us down?
It really has been like a fucking time warp, dude.
Yeah,
like
true.
2019 and then a time warp, and then we're here.
Yeah.
Doing this podcast with all of you.
It's Christmas.
Fuck.
Like next week, 2022 ends.
Yeah, that's how time works. No, just kidding. What is it?
Dude, speaking of time, I am seriously convinced that my shower is a time machine.
Hot shower time machine?
Yeah, but only it doesn't go back in time. It only goes forward like half an hour.
Dude, that is the most legit observation. That's almost as good as fucking warming up your ice cream with hot breath. You'll have 10 minutes to get ready. Like, cool. Or 2 minutes to fucking shower really fast. Take me 30 seconds to put a shirt and pants on. Another 10 seconds, got my shoes on. I'll be out in 3 minutes. Turn the shower on, and then you get out and 15 minutes has gone by.
Yep.
What's up with that?
And then your family.
If anybody has an answer to that, please comment below.
Your family's gone already. Like, I told you, be ready in 10 minutes. I took a 2-minute shower.
Your family's gone. You've aged 30 years. Everybody's dead. Or like, what the hell?
It was a 2-minute shower.
The streets are empty. The sky's orange for some reason, orange and purple. What the
It's like
hell happened?
Ant-Man coming back from the...
Yeah. You get in the shower and you wake up in a minivan. What the fuck? Where'd everybody go? Wake up on a hospital bed. Yeah. That's always, yeah. Even if you're like, with my Apple, I'll set it to the water thing. Like, okay, I got 2 minutes to shower. I jump in there. I'm looking at it. Okay, 1 minute. And then, wait, let me double check. And it's like 6 minutes have gone by.
That's the opposite for me. When I set a timer, it's like time slows down. Like, I shit you not. Like, I'll set a 5-minute timer. Like, okay, I have to be out of here by this time. Like, I can't just, wash my hair for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Apparently, that's...
Lather up the beard.
It's funny. My wife's like, why do you take such long showers? I'm like, I'm 6'2", and like, there's a lot of me to wash. It's a great excuse. But if I set a timer, it's like, I'm constantly checking it. Like, Oh shit, I got like 3 minutes left, dude. I've been in here for 20 minutes. Maybe that's all I gotta do is just set timers.
Yeah, slow time down.
Fucking time machine, dude. I'm telling you, showers are time machines.
Just do everything while you're planking. Slow time down. You just get in push-up position.
Oh shit.
Cook dinner while planking. Cook holiday dinner while planking. It's very topical.
What's the best Christmas present you ever got? Right into the mic.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Yeah, me too. I don't remember.
I was gonna say a Game Boy, but I don't think I got it for Christmas. I think my parents. I think I got like a good grade on something in some test or whatever, and they like randomly like, "Hey, get dressed. We're gonna go buy you a Game Boy." And I was just like, fucking blew my brains out. It was just an awesome day.
One of the most memorable gifts I can think of. My uncle, he got me like a mini guitar amp, like a little pig nose guitar amp, and a snare.
Oh, nice.
Cause I had like a little drum set in my room, you know, just jamming and stuff by myself. And he got me a snare and the amp. So I was like, that's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Then one year, my grandpa gave me $75. But the way he gave it to me, it was 2 5s on the top and bottom, and the rest ones. So like, it looked like a big old wad of cash. But he was dying laughing, dude. He thought it was the funniest thing in the world. But it was like $75.
So it was a stack of 5s.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was pretty cool. It must be hard for you because your birthday's so close to Christmas.
Yeah, it's. I don't remember if like something's a. And then I would always do that thing like, can you get me this? Like, and it'll count as my Christmas present. And, you know, most parents like, okay, and then they're like, no, remember we got you that thing. I was like, fuck. So I got socks for Christmas. So it's like I can't remember what I got for Christmas and what I did it.
Why is it so difficult now when somebody asks you, what do you want for Christmas? You don't know how to answer. My wife has been bugging me for a month. Like, I don't know what to get you for Christmas. What do you want? I'm like,
You're one of those people that are fucking like so hard to shop for because you buy everything you want.
so?
Like what? It's like you hear some people like, oh, I really want that, but you know, Christmas is a couple months away. Maybe I'll drop some hints. But you're like, no, but you'll talk about something and you're like, oh, cool, it'll be here on Thursday. Like, what the fuck? And like if you're like, if I don't like it, I'll just sell it.
Or return it.
Yeah. Or go to the Vans store and complain about Vans.com.
Speaking of Vans.com,
You fucking old grump.
I got my shoes. They didn't cancel my order. Thanks a lot, Vans.com.
Yeah, what episode was that when we were talking about that?
6. Yeah,
So
go back to episode 6 and listen to my gripe on Vans.com.
Yeah, but really quick, just to summarize. You ordered these shoes and they're like, well, we're backed up. He's like, you need them for the Christmas party, right?
My wife's Christmas party.
So he cancels them, we go to the store. They're like, oh, we can order them for you online. And he's just like, I'm never going to order online again. Get out of my face, you little shit. Just kidding. It wasn't that bad. But yeah, he tells them like, nah, dude, I tried ordering them. You know, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, dude, my Vans are coming in. After he had called to cancel them. And he's like, and there's no charge on my card. We're like, damn, dude, it sounds like their problem. So he got the shoes, but then they ended up charging him.
Yeah, they charged my card.
He still kept them. So that's the
finale.
thrilling conclusion
I got my shoes.
to your Vans gripe.
But I'm not going to lie, dude. The white Authentics.
Pretty sweet. And
Sure.
Chef's kiss. How many Maroons?
100.
Damn, out of how many?
5.
Sheesh. Yeah, fucking Try keeping those clean.
Dude, we both can't drink coffee at the same time.
I was just gonna say that. We gotta synchronize. Talk amongst yourself.
Yeah, one can look at the camera. Yeah, we can't drink at the same time. I noticed that a lot too, dude.
Do whatever I want, dude. Tell me what to do. You notice what?
Nothing. Like when we're in the car, dude, we're like syncing up mentally somehow. I think because you're like you'll say something
get on the same cycle.
You'll say like.
P cycle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You'll say something and I'll think to myself, I'm like, dude, I was just about to say that. Or
so we finish each other's
Doritos.
Nice. That guy yesterday. All right. If you go to Palm Springs, they have these fucking crows there they look like turkeys. They're fucking huge. Like if you caught one of them,
you'll feed a family of 4.
But you can't because that's somebody's soul. You can't eat crows.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what that means? I didn't know that. Or that's a saying? That's a thing?
Yeah. That's somebody's soul right there.
Weird.
But he's trying to. We had a bag of Doritos on the truck, and he was trying to feed these crows these Doritos. It just ended up flying away. But we had we had the monsters going too. We had them on the bed of the truck, and some guy walks in. He's like, "Monsters and chips, the elixirs of men." And his wife just like hit him, like, "Shut up!"
I'm like, hell yeah, brother.
That was so funny. Little did he know we were feeding him to small birds because the crows, the giant ravens or whatever they were, weren't eating them.
We're creating a problem for the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
Just throwing chips.
And then anybody parked there too. They're going to get their fucking ankles packed out.
All right. I need a topic, dude.
Of what?
Jesus Christ. It's not like we're doing a podcast here, dude.
Dude, speaking of 2020 and all that, I didn't know that this thing existed until 2020, but the Waffle House Index. If you guys don't know what the Waffle House Index is, I'll tell you right now. I was looking at the tabs. So apparently it's something that it's well, I'll just read it off of the thing. Metric named after the Waffle House restaurant chain to determine the effect of a storm and likely scale of assistance required for disaster recovery. It was coined by former administrator Craig. I don't know. I can't read that. I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's FEMA uses it also. But it's basically because the Waffle House is so good at staying open during disasters and reopening quickly after disasters. They use this Waffle House Index to determine how much like disaster relief, like how bad a storm is going to be. But can you imagine you're working at the Waffle House and you're working right up until the point where it's like, all right, if you don't get the fuck out of here right now, you're dead. Like you're gone. You're working like basically you're fucking right up against it. And you're so up against it that the government is using whether or not you're at work to determine whether or not everyone there is going to die.
Is a Waffle House any good?
God damn it.
Dude, that's all I care about.
I'm so stupid because, right, it's kind of like the internet thing. If you grew up in a state, basically anywhere other than California, because they're fucking everywhere, you know what the Waffle House is. It's basically like a condensed version of a Denny's, just a lot smaller, and they have like the right where the bar is where you can sit, the grill's right there. So it's kitchen, some seats, and it's open 24 hours.
Kind of like the pantry?
Yeah, kind of like the pantry. It's a very small version of it. So it's where everybody goes in the middle of the night, you know, tweakers and kids partying and
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I know
Kids on tour.
like the Waffle House is because I would always see videos of fights at Waffle House and stuff.
Yeah, because it's open 24 hours. That's why you see like fights at gas stations and stuff, or basically anywhere that's open after 2. So you know what the Waffle House is if you haven't been in California. But I'm so dumb. When we went on tour, I was like, oh, I saw a sign that said, this big yellow sign, Waffle House. It's like, oh, sweet. You guys want to stop for waffles? And it was my first time going that far. So everyone else is like, nobody reacted to it. And I was like, that's weird. And that kind of looked like a cool waffle spot. And it's open and it's late, And then like 5 minutes later, I see another one. That's what we ended up eating. Like at a Waffle House at least once a day, dude. I was like, oh, okay. That's what nobody reacted. I was like, oh, so they're like, it's fucking way too early in the tour to start a Waffle House. Like, we're going to end up eating this every fucking day. So let's just keep moving.
Dude, I want a waffle now.
I can't bring up food anymore. Fucking Beardley's hungry.
Always, dude. Oh, man. Christmas time.
Are you done with your Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
I had to yell at my wife, though. Not yell at her, but like...
Damn.
I had to tell her, stop opening my packages.
Oh, yeah. She called you she's like, oh, you got something from Target. Don't open that one.
Yeah. One day I got home and like 3 of my Amazon packages are open. I'm like, why are these open? She's like, I opened them. I'm like, don't open my packages.
Especially not now. It's crunch time, baby.
Yeah, just because you don't know what you get me doesn't mean I can't buy something for you.
Yeah, Christmas is in 2 days.
But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. My little girl's gonna be 5, so we got her like her own little vanity, and she's been playing with mommy's makeup and stuff.
That's cool.
So we got like little makeup brushes and stuff, so she could sit on her vanity and play with the brushes and.
Yeah.
And I think I said it last episode, like the boys got the van, and they'll have a ball pit too. So.
Mm-hmm. You're getting fucking makeup put on you, right?
Oh yeah, I'm prepared for it. Have my nails done.
Mm-hmm. For free.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you paid for it.
I pay for the polish.
I think one of my longest lasting Christmas traditions is shopping on Christmas Eve. You'd be surprised how easy it is, dude, because everybody else is responsible and organized. So it's always people that look like me, I guess. I'm like, hey, that's a cool shirt, man.
Nice beard, bro.
Yeah, dude, I like your shoes. You get the same Crocs on.
Last minute? Yeah, man, last minute.
A lot of bonding at the Target. I even got I know which Target to go to. It's always dead. It's the same one I would go to for Black Friday. It's the one, it's one in Azusa, off of Foothill and Azusa. Like nobody knows it's there. It's one of those it has one of those the escalators where you put the cart in the middle and it takes
Dude,
it
I
up.
worked off of Azusa and I don't know what Target you're.
Yeah, so I worked right on that corner at that AT&T for a long time, and they kept saying, "Oh, it's gonna blow up. This store's gets this commission. They're building a Target. And maybe like a year after I left, that's when so they fucking opened it. Like, God damn it! But yeah, that Target's huge and it's always dead. Just, nobody knows it's there. Huge parking garage, always empty. It's the best.
I need to check that one out. It's too far though.
Do they still do? Because you're a mall guy, right? You go to the mall.
Yeah.
I've already been to the mall twice with you. It's more times than I've been in the mall in the last 15 years of my life. But do they still do that thing where you have to take the tram? Because for Christmas, they have like the satellite parking and you fucking tram it in.
I go to the mall, dude. I don't go during Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
Hell no. Especially like here because like the closest mall is Ontario Mills. And that would be, it's a nightmare to go on the weekends when it's not Christmas time. Mm-hmm. I am not setting foot in there.
on Christmas Eve.
No.
It'd be fun. It'd be like a jingle all the way.
That's a good movie.
Shout out to Sinbad. Dude, I'm still fucking fascinated by this Waffle House index thing.
I remember you brought it up. Did you know this?
It's like based on so.
What's a Waffle House?
Yeah. So have you ever heard of the Waffle House index? Like, what's Waffle House?
Is that the place where people fight?
So it has 3 levels based on the extent of operations and services. So green has a full menu, yellow is limited menu, and red is that the restaurant's closed. So the reason I found out is because it's like, oh, the Waffle House is closed when in 2020 with the lockdowns, and they closed the Waffle House. I was like fucking panicking. Like, oh, shit, Waffle House. Where am I going to fight? Where am I going to let off some steam with the boys? I can throwing fucking hash browns across the room and shit.
Can I get a waffle?
I probably messed up your algorithm with that too, because you were showing me a video from Waffle House.
Was it?
Yeah, but they have like different shirts.
Oh yeah.
Like
That was pretty cool though.
Like when you make $1
you
million worth of food, they give
$1 million
you a special
in
shirt
profit worth of food.
in profit worth of food. Yeah.
Yeah, and that guy hit like 2 million, 2.5 million.
So you can actually see who's making your waffle. Like, I want that guy to make my waffle.
It must be good.
But I feel like at a certain point, if somebody's wearing like a $4 million one, they're just like, finish your fucking waffle. If you want to fight, my break's in 15 minutes.
He's outside smoking a cigarette. Like,
Yeah.
Let's go, son.
Damn, I'm old enough where the smell of like bacon and cigarette smoke is nostalgic for me. Because when I was a kid, you were still allowed to, when I was like really young, you're still allowed to, I remember going to like the diners with my dad and getting breakfast and stuff, and people were just sitting there smoking. I'm like, wow, the smell of bacon. And it's like when I would go fishing with my older brother, you know, the fucking boys are out there smoking and they're in the galley cooking breakfast burritos and stuff. Smell of bacon, cigarette smoke, and like diesel. Like, it takes me back. I have some old grizzled sailor and shit.
Dude, it blows my mind like how.
What?
I found this on the web.
Wow.
What?
They're listening. Big brother.
No, it blows my mind.
It blows your what?
Blew my brains out that like they banned smoking indoors like only 30 years ago. 20.
Is that when it was?
Like in the like the early 90s, right? I think. When I was working at Guitar Center, like 2010, 2011, 2012, or something like that, I was working at the door, and this guy walks in smoking a cigarette. I'm like, dude, there's no smoking in here. It's like, what? You can't smoke indoors? I'm like, no, this is California, dude. You can't do that. I don't think
Was he in a coma for 30 years?
I guess he was visiting or something. Like I don't know. But he's just like walks in and he's smoking a cigarette. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like you can't do that.
Did he like just he like fucking drove from like Arkansas straight to the Guitar Center and got out of his car and
In
fucking
Covina, yeah. Got out of his car, threw a cigarette in his mouth, walks to the door. It's like, I'm like, are you serious, man? Like, come on.
Yeah, I've seen that too. And I worked at where else? And you see people like they'll take a drag like right at the door and like flick the cigarette and they'll just blow it out while they're inside. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, it's like, why? Why?
just put it out by your car or something.
Or the ashtray that's right next to the door. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're probably gonna hear some dogs barking in a minute.
uh-oh. Well, you got anything else, dude?
I've been warned. Why are we up against it?
Yeah.
What the
Almost.
fuck? What do you mean? I got so many gripes, dude.
Give us a gripe, dude. Give us a Christmas gripe.
A Christmas gripe. No, you know what? I was thinking when we were talking about the when you were talking about your Vans gripe.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be funny if you were like so fucking It'd be a funny bit. I could come up with bits. It's not like we're recording them or filming them or anything. It's just bits in my head to fuck with people. It'd be funny if you bring something up like, oh, you didn't hear that episode? Like to a random person. What the fuck are you talking about? Like you talk to people like they expect them to have heard every single episode of this podcast and know everything and remember it. Yeah, I talked about it on episode 4. What do you mean?
But if you want to get caught up, all episodes are on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all the same shit.
Apple, Spotify,
Amazon. I think Google's still up in the air, whatever. But you can pretty much find it anywhere. Find us on YouTube, youtube.com/@Share the Backline. You have to put the @Share the Backline. And on Instagram, we're pretty active on Instagram @Share the Backline. Nice segue, dude. Oh, yeah. Knuckle 3 times in the pod? Jeez. We're not going to do that, dude.
I'm still using analog sound effects over here. That dog bark was an analog sound effect.
Nice. That was a good one.
Let's end with some controversy.
Oh.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I've never seen it.
There you have it, folks. Thanks for...
Yeah, no, I've never seen it. So.
All right, favorite Christmas movie. Let them know what other Christmas movie you haven't seen.
I don't have a favorite Christmas movie. I think
It is an Elf.
never seen it. Probably, I'm gonna say like A Christmas Story, I guess, because that's like the only one I've seen all the way through.
That's solid.
What about you?
Mine's Die Hard. If you don't think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, no, I'm just kidding. I fucking hate that argument. It's like every year. It's like, my favorite Christmas movie. It's not a fucking Christmas movie. It's action packed thriller.
It's action packed and packed with action.
Actually, got that one on VHS. Pop that in.
He's gonna make me watch it now.
'Tis the season. Yeah, guys, we got to end this episode because we're gonna watch Die Hard and Elf and Ratatouille all at the same time.
3 TVs going.
No, but we're only 2 months in.
Yeah, episode 8.
Episode 8, episode every week. This has been an awesome learning experience. Glad you talked me into it. I'm glad I said yes. And this is it's where we're talking about. Like, we didn't do it on the Thanksgiving episode. Things we're grateful for.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's years almost over, and we're started it right at the end there. Yeah. And but yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Like the last 2 months. I think the first one came out Halloween-ish.
Yeah,
end of October.
Yeah, been a cool way to get used to the sound of my own voice. Even though I fucking hate it still. But yeah, thank you, and thank you all for listening and interacting with us and calling us out when we're being morons.
Yeah, thank you guys. We really do appreciate it. And on behalf of both of us, we hope you have a great holiday. This will be out Friday, so hopefully taking a family road trip and listening to this and subjecting everybody in the car to our voices and our dumbness.
Yeah, we hope every one of you, except for Tom DeLong.
Yeah. Call back, dude. Episode number 2, I think. Dude, it's going to be weird once we hit 30 episodes. We're not going to be able to remember all these callbacks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have to get that whiteboard you were talking about.
Make sure you call back this. But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have a great holiday. And whenever you listen to this, have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening.
Yeah, have one of those.
All right. Merry Christmas, dude.
Merry Christmas, man.
All right. We'll see you guys. Peace.